Welcome to the PMA LCS. I am Sean Minbung Shan. I am joined by Rich Jirachi Mattis.
Maddies, hello.
Matties.
That.
They are here, and we are both here for the first playoff series of the Find Me Alpha LCS winter split between Gerg 5 and War. War is. We have War in the third seed. And Gerg 5 in the 6th seed right now. So this is our 3-6 matchup. This has huge implications on what the next round of matchups will be. If Gerg 5 win here, they will automatically play Boosted Gorilla Monkeys, who is our top seed as of right now. And the bans are coming in as I'm talking. And if War win, they will play the Hidden Valley Gaming, who is our second seed, and the new band coming out for G5. Guy Fieri did play that when it wasn't good, and now it's busted. So, highly expect that to see that.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if that's the permaban for G5, but Morgana as well, targeting Violet Sociocats, something she's classically been comfortable on, and Diana Cog, the two champions you have to ban against C-Van. There is honestly no excuse not to ban them. Pretty much ever.
Keep talking. Sorry, I have to.
I'm running a timer here, so you gotta keep talking. And interesting, the Malzahar ban actually. Malzahar did get hit with some nerfs, both through direct nerfs and targeting and like single target spells, drawing minion aggro. So he got taken down a notch, but I still feel like it's important to give Violet Sociocat off that. And the first pick will be a Vi for Zurok 33.
Yeah, I think Steven just utterly despises Malzahar.
Doesn't matter if he's gotten nerfed.
Can you check if we're on right now? Are we live? I feel like we are.
Probably are.
We'll do it live! Yep, we are. Okay, and...
Wait.
Yep, oops.
Can you post on Facebook?
I was just about to ask you, yeah, but I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm doing timer, so yeah. Sorry.
As the Vi comes out for Gerg 5, going to be going to Zurok 33 in the jungle. As the Malahide comes out for War, granted, that can be a flex pick, but we're most likely going to see that on Eric Guy Fieri, as it is one of his comfort picks throughout the entire split.
And Alistar will be the second pick. Actually, I'm surprised they picked up the Alistar early, actually, and not something that Zorpox has been picking this split. You've mostly seen him on Terrakonami, and he's had great success on both of those, but we're opting into Alistar instead. This is a very curious choice, actually.
Yeah, I think it's totally different, as I've just realized stream can see everything I'm doing. Don't look at the porn! As Misfortune is picked for that random guy you know.
Yeah, we didn't mention that, but that random guy you know is going to be subbing for G5 on loan from Bear Jr. Poops in the Woods. So Misfortune Leona, that's a potently. Misfortune has gotten some nerfs, and maybe has gotten some direct nerfs, and then just with the prevalence of Relic Shield, and even though that's gone, she's been taking down several notches, but G5 have decided to still prioritize that pick.
Well, I think it's more comfort. Playing with a sub, want to get them on something that's comfortable. The Leona is a choice for Panda, as the Ezreal comes in for Fudgy. There's still one of the highly contested ADC picks right now. Also, I think it's a great pick in general because you know there's going to be a lot of AD damage coming out from the side of G5 right now, depending on what the mid pick is. And these bans coming out. And Blue Build Ezreal is the bee's knees right now as the Zoe ban comes out.
Zoe, oh. They're targeting C-Van hard, okay.
As they should. He is definitely their win condition for most of...
Just didn't realize he played Zoe as well, okay, but Corki ban as well, that's another kind of obligatory, you have to ban this away from Violet Sociocat.
Yeah, definitely have to ban that away, as You know, in the castle
The
win.
Quadra ban.
Yeah, I think this is really, really smart coming out from War. If you can ban out, if they don't pick mid lane in the first rotation, by all means, you should totally continue to ban out their strongest player.
There we go.
Unless there's something that Sivan's hiding.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to pull out something insane. So we'll see what he pulls out. But I tell Sean I'm apparently echoing on stream.
Yeah, of course.
Oh boy. What the? Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That
So
should fix it. Probably didn't, but we'll find out.
test.
We'll find out.
There's like a vague echo.
Yeah, so the Ari mid lane blind pick, but probably knowing that the Victor was the last champion when you take the Ari away from Sivan. Otherwise, it would have been probably the LeBlanc. Is the only thing I can think of. As the top lane pick is going to come in right here, and they can still flex that Malachi depending on what Dr. Volleymundo will play here in the top lane. Maybe a Gnar Scion coming in for Dr. Volleymundo in the top lane. No Scion to be had here for any of you big anime titty fans, but just a Scion. Although Ornn did get nerfed, his W doesn't make him unstoppable anymore. You could still see that in the top lane would give them a lot of initiation in regards to the Maokai in a super tanky lane, but you might be lacking on damage. So we'll see what Juice Me Daddy has picked up here in the top lane, unless we see Guy Fieri take something in the jungle right here.
I would honestly not be surprised to see an Aatrox from him, actually.
There's a ban on the Aatrox.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I would be surprised.
Blind. I would also be surprised, yes.
I think Warwick would be good here and then the Malachi top, but I'm not entirely sure. Yep, and called it. Man, call me a prophet.
The prophet.
Alright.
Then Sebastian says it didn't fix.
Good.
Unless it did fix now.
Good to know.
Two, yeah, well, whatever. We'll figure this out. As I'm assuming we're getting into pick ban in the client. I have no idea. I'm not in the lobby.
Yep. So we have it here. I'm just gonna stop everything. So my stream's still going, guys. Don't worry. We're in Champ Select. So much echo. Oh my god. Hey, do me a favor. Shut up. I don't know what to do. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Turn the mic down a little bit, maybe. That's good. And then we'll turn the desktop audio down. And then we'll try that. Let Rich stream. Yeah, I asked them if they wanted to. The only thing is that if we let them stream, we usually experience lag. But it's not like we wouldn't hear an echo because I'm streaming. So, set it to Rumble. You're right. Alright, and I am back. We'll find out if there's echo, if there is or not, as the bands are coming in. Stream.
Question, are you wearing headphones?
Yes. I'm always wearing headphones.
Okay. If you weren't, that would be the easy question answer, but like, I honestly don't know. Someone tell us if it's
Do you have your stream on your capture? What do you mean my stream on my capture? It's on a... What?
What?
Do I have stream open? No, I don't have stream open. Like, I have the chat open, but stream is not re-looping, so there's no echo. Apparently it's fine now. Thank you, Bear Jr.
Yay.
I do not have my Twitch open. Lightpole 74.
What was that? Oh my, wait. Okay, I'm only getting a look at pick ban like through the stream.
Yeah,
Please tell me this isn't Vi top.
It's not
Please
going to be
tell
a
me.
It's not going to be.
Please no.
Not going to be. Vi doesn't do good anywhere besides that, and Scion will not. It's on my phone, Light Pulse. Rich is good now. That is good to hear.
Yay.
Yeah, since they're quiet now. Lamau.
Oh my god. God. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, so let's
talk about.
yeah.
Well, let's do roster rundowns first, and then we'll talk about team comps.
True.
Let's let you start with the blue side.
All right, on the blue side, it is your number 6 seed, the Gurg 5 in the top lane. We've got Dr. Volamundo in the jungle. Will be Xerox33, Sivan, the man himself, in the mid lane. Subbing in at ADC will be that random guy you know, and his support will be Fleeing Panda.
And on the red side, it is your number 3 seed of PMA LCS WAR. We are Rhino. Hashtag Fireshawn. In the top lane, it is Juice Me Daddy. In the jungle, Guy Fieri. In the mid lane, the high of our league, Violet Sociocat. Bottom lane, 80 carry, Fudgy Ditters. And in the support role, it's Zorpox. So looking at these team comps, lot of team fight potential and far-reaching catch on the side of G5, whether it's the point-and-click assault and battery from Vi or a Leona Solar Flare ultimate. And then on the side of We Are Rhino, you have these are not best of 5, these are best of 3. Karut, we failed to mention that this will be a best of 3 because we are not staying up until 2 o'clock Pacific.
I have an 8 a.m. tomorrow. Let's not do that.
Yeah. Hashtag not do that. Okay.
What? Okay.
Yeah, and then on the side of We Are Rhino, definitely I think a little bit more reliable engage in terms of the Juice Me Daddy on Malachi. Also, Alistar has somewhat engage, and Warwick definitely not reliable engage, but a engage. More of a poke and peel kind of comp with some tank and team fight elements a part of it. I'm wondering if Allie is taking this TP or if she's taking Unsealed Spellbook and matching with the TP. Been seeing a lot of. I think we saw in one game yesterday, CLG versus Clutch, where 4 members took Unsealed Spellbook, or 3.
Yeah, it's a little bit out of control, but I would not be surprised if it was Unsealed Spellbook, knowing how Violet Sociocat just kind of likes to play this game, not especially up against one of the best mid laners in the league in Sivan, the second team All Pro.
Yes.
She's not so much focused on the lane, but more playing for the team, playing for team fights, making stuff happen all over the map, and having Unsealed Spellbook, being able to make maybe some flash charm plays or TPs or just whatever her team needs. Unsealed Spellbook will unseal that opportunity.
Very nice. Leave the puns to me. No, just
hashtag Fire Rich.
Yeah. That I think also the Unsealed Spellbook with the reduced cooldowns on the ultimate and all her abilities and stuff would allow for, like you're saying, those playmaking opportunities around the map. Obviously, Ezreal will be going to Kleptomancy, probably the Guardian for Zorbox. I am Gert. You're going to get banned. Ban him. Ban Gert. Hashtag ban Gert.
Hashtag ban Gert.
Okay. And then when you're looking at Scion, probably going to be taking the Grasp. I would be kind of shocked. Excuse me, this was not intentional. Shocked to see Aftershock. Zurok probably going to be taking the Thunderlord. The Electrocute, the old Thunderlords, new Thunderlords, whatever. Sivan probably going to be taking Airy. Yes, Sebastian, Allie is playing on her team. Random guy Probably Air Comet, obviously, and then Aftershock 4. And CFAM? Oh, yes.
So
Did
he's
you not?
trolling it. He has to be trolling us. That's all I got.
Either that or he's drunk. Take a shot for every Oh, yeah. Wasn't this the... Was this the game where we had the issues with Allie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
I think
my
so,
god.
yeah.
What a rematch. That's gonna be impressive. So, if you had to take a shot in the dark for at least this game, do we want to do series predictions overall, or do we just want to do game by game?
Let's do a series and then game by game.
Okay, so series for you.
Let me see. I mean, we also predicted these on the last recap. Let me
We
just
pretend
pull
like
those.
we're not even a part of that.
I mean, I'm still sticking with my recap prediction of War 2 owing G5.
Mm-hmm.
And you have War 2 winning G5.
And I'm also sticking with that. But I don't think this is the one game where Gurg comes out. I think that War wins this game.
Yeah, I think. I mean, with both, it's two very strong team fight comps, and
Well, if you want to look at team fight comps, I think you have to give the edge to Gurg 5.
yeah, but I don't know. This team really is gonna have to play around Cvan, and I mean, it's not 100% set up for him to do that. There's a lot of like CC, but there's not a ton of like peel per se. It's a lot of like dive onto the back line. Cvan and Random Guy are gonna be kind of
Hey,
on their
take a
own.
shot. Cvan has left the game and we're pausing.
Oh my lord.
Everyone in chat, take a shot. You're smoking a whole bowl there. Good luck.
Oh
you're
my
gonna
God.
you're gonna be blazed out by 5 minutes in the game, my dude.
Lord. On the other hand, I'm not the biggest fan of War's comp. Yes, they have good pick potential, but in the top 3. But Ezreal, like with 3 tanks, they need a high damage AD carry. And Ezreal, yes, he consistently tops the damage charts, but that's because he's poked. And in team fights, he brings way less damage than even like a Tristana would.
Yeah,
So
I think it's more so though because he's definitely going to be going the blue build, and if he doesn't, I think it's just objectively wrong against this team comp. He'll be able to kite even easier than he can, and also survive some of the damage coming out from the sub Random Guy, and I think that's where we kind of have to look if we're looking at lanes to watch. Obviously, the mid lane is the lane coming into this, but now with the substitution of Random Guy, as he is rocking the Gurg 5 clan tag.
They got him in there.
Yep, just letting you know you no longer have an ADC this week now.
They're doing your strat.
Oh my god!
As War has gone into kind of line of scrimmage, they don't have that many wards down, actually. They only have the one blocking the very bottom entrance, so they're not going to see this. If I can... Let's see if I can pull up vision. Yeah, there we go. So there they go. They spot them. They're just going to back out now.
And I'd like to give a shout out to Mitch Dog for following the stream. Thank you very much, Mitch Dog.
Ooh, yes.
Please change the photo. That is horrifying.
No, never.
Yeah, that does not represent Find Me Alpha LCS. That represents everything that happens because of Find Me Alpha LCS. This game hasn't even started yet. So we do see 2 stopwatches on each side coming out for both. Kind of surprised Cvan didn't take it.
Oh, okay. Juice Me Daddy's waiting in a bush for Dr. Volamundo. Dr. Volamundo is not returning any of this damage, so there's a bit of free poke for the Maokai.
Yeah, I'm also a little bit... we usually see this to where, like, if you wanted to put someone like Guy Fieri, who could possibly be one of the weaker members of War behind, you do the cheese Scion start where you just kill yourself on their opposite buff that they don't start. So, was kind of upset to not see that here.
Thing is, that would also put Caleb like further ahead, which he's probably the last person you want to be further ahead.
Well, We didn't mention this, but it is the Comet Scion coming out for Dr.
Oh, it
Valimundo,
is. Ooh, nice.
which means it's going to be some very nice poke being put out there. Hopefully the Vi can take advantage of that, as we both see both junglers starting on their second buffs right now. Both will be hitting level 3 after this.
Top lane. So yeah, the Maokai dodges the Decimating Smash, and we've got some kind of passive lanes, just a bit of trading. I mean, it is playoffs. I don't think either teams want to go too ham too quickly, or else.
As the junglers are gonna meet up right here.
Oh.
Guy Fieri hiding in this bush. Sivan does have the easier route to it, and as the Scuttle runs away, they're just going to have to give it up to Zurok right there. Eric doing this camp right here, he started Machete, so like Warwick's still going to stay a little bit healthy, but I think you don't ever want to start Raptors right now, as there is a potential gank coming top lane, but it's thwarted off as Caleb Blackstrand will be warding it out.
Yeah, good awareness by him. He's fallen behind a little bit in CS. I think he's been a little bit more focused on just poking out Dr. Valimundo and just gaining an advantage early that way. Oh, the nice twist advance to dodge the Decimating Smash, and he's going to be winning out this trade, but he is running low on mana. He very much needs to catch up on CS. Guy Fieri is here for some support, and there are no wards, I believe.
There's a ward he was standing on in the Tribe Rush.
Okay, never mind. I'm clearly blind. So yeah, passive lanes, no too crazy CS leads. I mean, the Maokai's behind a little bit, but he's also got a wave pushing in. They'll be fine. Yeah, he'll only be like 2 CS down if he picks up most of this wave.
Yeah, I think we were talking about like the team comp win conditions and stuff, and like the unfortunate thing for Dr. Valimundo is how he's going to get into these fights. I mean, you have a twisted advance on, like, you're most likely going to be hitting Zorpox or Juice Me Daddy for the most of the game.
Oh, the game coming in middle and forcing out the flash from Violent Sociopath, so there's already a successful game for Zurok. Meanwhile, Guy Fieri is looking at top lane, is coming in, Juice Me Daddy is low on the mana, Guy Fieri coming in, twisted advance and the flash in! Getting the fear, Juice Me Daddy has to back off though, so it is just up to Guy Fieri, and he's slowed and does not quite have the damage. Didn't even burn the flash. That's just not the most successful gank in the world for Guy Fieri.
Yeah, definitely flashing a little bit, and then also not taking. I feel like he could have probably taken the Q a little bit longer on there to follow. But Juice Me Daddy being low, finally being able to neutralize the CS difference there.
I like the idea of that gank and flashing in trying to get the kill, but they just don't have enough damage with just the Warwick whacking at the Scion. They needed the Maokai to really be able to do much, but because he was forced out, they don't even burn Dr. Valimundo's flash.
Yeah, and Zurok doing a little bit of counter jungling is ahead of Eric right now by a couple of camps, and Eric got the earlier back timer, was able to get a kept the rejuve bead from his start, got boots and a smite. His smite upgraded all the way. So he's going to be looking for Grump, sees that's taken. And all the lanes are still pretty standard and passive, as we've mentioned before. Level 6 is being hit almost in every solo lane now. As Zurok continues to power farm, and will be a little bit ahead in the experience department, as he's probably going to hit 5 faster than Eric, unless Eric can hit it on this camp right here. Where is he at, experience-wise?
I don't know if... Wait, we can't tell where they're at experience. That actually kind of sucks, but...
If you have a can, it's that purple bar.
Wait, where? Oh, it just... what?
Yep.
Oh my god, my mind just exploded.
Yep, as Fuzzy Ginger just had a double tap explode in his face and the comet lands. He's down 3 CS, but overall he's actually up 100 gold. Thank you.
With the nerf that Ezreal got to just like his early game ratios on the Mystic shot, he's not able to be a lane bully quite as much, and especially up against Misfortune, Misfortune will be able to bully him out. So it's good to see he's keeping up in CS, and he will be able to he'll have an impact in the late game, and as long as he can kind of contain this Misfortune in the lane, everything will be fine.
He may have an impact, but will he be impact? Okay.
No one is impact except for impact.
Someday's better than impact, by the way.
Someday is better than impact. Yes, someday is the true top die meme.
I prefer Saturday though. It's my favorite day of the week. As Guy Fieri is waiting around his red buff to spawn.
Go home.
I am currently sitting in my room. As Zurok has hit level 6 before and looking for this Scuttle Crab. Probably going to make his way either to the red buff and go topside. Smite comes down. Still no level 6 for Guy Fieri, but knows that it was just taken because he saw the red buff die. Eric being almost... he's about at half a level behind. As Juice Me Daddy is going to go walk down, see that it was taken. He's in a really bad spot. I think Zurok could have engaged right there. As we finally see Bax coming out for the bot lane. Gonna miss a huge wave for Fudgy Didders, who's not even level 6 yet because of the back timing.
Through meantime, top lane, another dodge, decimating smash with the twisted advance. Those have been on point, but Maokai just doesn't quite have enough. Dr. Mundo gained better end of that trade, and again, the Maokai's out of mana, so he's getting just poked out by this Comet.
Yeah, I think the thing is, we notice with Blackstran's playstyle is he tries to abuse lanes and what you consider mainly probably not winning matchups where it's just farm, and he tries to get a lot of pressure down and makes it a little bit easier for his jungler. But the Scion pick, really, really good here. The good thing for Juice Me Daddy is that he did build the Sunfire Cape, so like passive trading, he'll win out. But I think the most interesting thing here is that we look across the board. Alley's actually CS deficit.
The double up. I mean, Seavan is such a dominant laner. This isn't that surprising per se, but at the same time, we'll have to see what both these middle laners can do. They both took teleport. Both teleports will be up in about 2 minutes. So once those come up, they're going to have to make some plays, and we'll see if Seavan can use that advantage and start snowballing the rest of the map, or Violet Sociocat can get something going and catch up a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. We need to find out where these junglers are going to make their first marks on the map, because as of right now, as it stands, it's a 900 gold lead or 800 gold lead for the side of G5, as Zerk
but they found Zerk, and he's just going to go in on the Violet Sociocat, who will use the Spirit Rush away. Charm already used, so Fling Panda's just stuck in the pit. The headbutt taxi onto the dragon means Fling Panda just has to flash out. I did aggro the dragon, and now Ward just gonna turn onto it? Okay, maybe a little bit of miscommunication. Guy Fieri just kind of running around right now. But they're gonna look for his turn. They have to push forward. The flash forward, not gonna land the charm. Wasted flash, and Fudgy, there's his low. Oh, the flash in, and no, Seavan will just get knocked up, but he's still alive. How is he? No, he's not, finally. First blood coming in, but Zurok picks up one return. 2 kills going over to War. 1 for Zorpox, 1 for the Ahri.
Yeah, the bot lane of War able to rotate over faster. A little bit of miscommunication, taking some damage from that. Fudgy going a little bit too far forward, able to E away from that as the teleport from Dr. Valimundo did come out. I did not see where that happened, but his TP is down. But the Assault and Battery was not used at any moment during that fight, so first advantage going to War, as it's just even gold now, even with First Blood going over to Zorpox.
Yeah, making up for those CS deficits in the jungle and mid lane with getting those 2 kills, but such an aggressive flash from Seavan. Like, yes, he saw Fudgy Didders low, yes, he had blood in his eyes, but he was just failing to account for heal still being up, Alistar still having combo, and just maybe if he hadn't gone for that flash, we'd still be probably sitting at 0-0.
Well, I think actually if he probably didn't go for the flash, we could have probably still seen the Assault and Battery used, because Zurok was put in a bad situation after that. I just think that Zorpox's play is what really made that happen. He probably could have gotten the kill onto them if it wasn't for Zorpox clutch exhaust and combo right there. So really good so far. Some item completions are coming out. Building towards the Trinity Force for Fudgy, which I stated from the outset I highly disagree with. But also...
They have 3 AD. Build the gauntlet.
Also from the Misfortune coming out...
Oh wait, what is this? The Solar Flare? Okay, they're just fighting Guy Fieri and they're just gonna kill him. And take the blue buff, put down random guy, exactly who you wanted on right now, but they're gonna find the collapse. Juice Me Daddy has teleported down, will flash away from the gravity field, and Gurk 5 gonna get out of that one scot-free, at least for now. Zorpox is looking for the combo.
He does have flash, but...
And yeah, so Gurk 5 just take the pick on the Guy Fieri, take a blue buff, and now they just reset.
Yeah, can you tell me who put that ward at blue buff? Because that was a great ward and a great reaction from the sub ADC and their support going in there. Pretty well coordinated play right there to get a ward right there and take advantage of the bot lane of War not being there to respond in time.
Hold up, I'm going way back.
Also for...
Actually, I don't think that was worded. Hold on.
It was.
I'm sorry, I'm skipping around. Okay, who? I just missed it. Panda Wen put that up. That makes sense.
The ward god himself. I think also on the side of G5, the lethality pickup, which is obviously common for Misfortune, probably not the best one coming towards this game, as you will have 3 probably armor stacking tanks and semi-tanks in the form of Zorpox, Warwick, and Maokai. It's going to be really hard to, if this game goes really late, to cut through that Maokai if you're doing a double lethality build.
I don't mind the first lethality item to get some damage onto Ezreal and Ahri, as it's a wet noodle fight. I'm not commentating this, I'm going to keep talking about builds, but I actually want to see him build a Black Cleaver next to be able to cut through that tank and then go into crit, actually, to scale. He'll have better scaling than the Ezreal, and he will be able to do some damage to these tanks.
Yeah. Definitely agreed as we come out of all that, and it's a 1,000 gold lead for the side of G5, as there is a fight going on top lane right now, as there's a disengage from Juice Me Daddy. Dr. Valimuno does have ult up, but they do know that Zurok is topside, as Eric is currently still 21 CS behind.
Wow. Yeah, and there is an Ocean Drake up, but yeah, Guy Fieri gonna start that up, and
looks like they're gonna try to trade objectives.
But the pink ward actually didn't spot the
yeah.
The vision ward, not the vision ward, the
sight ward, yeah.
G5 put in, so they're gonna be seeing this dragon ult, but Steven gonna get charmed, and Zurok isn't actually here to be able to steal this. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, if that laser had steal, that would have been just hell no.
Yeah,
but
if it had
Zurok
stolen
will
it.
trade the Rift Herald, which is a good call by Gurk 5.
Yeah, I think it's actually...
Trade objectives, yeah.
It depends.
They had Zurok top lane, it was the best out of a not great situation.
I think if laning phase continues on for 5 more minutes, it's the better trade for them. Or past 3 minutes, because obviously that's how long Rift Herald is, so it's going to really depend on this Rift Herald usage about how much worth that trade is. Initially, I think that the trade is better for G5, because I like the idea of Herald.
Oh, the Assault and Battery going in, the charm actually being used during that, but oh, the flash away actually great from the Infinite Duress as Steven picks up the kill, forcing Guy Fieri back with the Chaos Storm, and a nice game for Zurok. He has been going off this game so far.
Yeah, Zurok with the Assault and Battery, and the nice gravity field placed down.
Oh, and Steven picks up another kill. Okay, that's 2 kills for him. That's exactly what this victor needs. And meanwhile, top lane actually, Dr. Volmundo, it's taken a little bit low, but there's still not that much kill pressure for the Maokai.
Yeah, so, this is where I would love to see them use the Rift Herald mid. I mean, now they can probably get it without it, but they would have been able to take it so much faster. Looks like they're going to try to make a play bot.
Actually, yeah, they're not going to be able to get it now. They didn't have the wave and the TP coming in. And I mean, they burned the TP from Violet Sociocat, but could have gotten first tower there. They just got a little bit greedy and want to save the Herald, as all Juice Me Daddy has come down for the roam. Actually waited just a little bit, but Oh, Nature's Grasp coming out into the Twist Advance, into the Charm. They have a bunch of CC. C-Man goes down. Zerok just here to watch. He just gets the hell out of there.
Yep, I was a little bit behind, and then I was like, whoa, okay, now we're good. And I lag a bit, but I'm at 27-8.
Same, perfect.
All right, cool. So yeah, it was really nice counter return kill. Not much communication as here comes the war 5-man bot lane that everyone's so worried about. They do have TP ready for GSP Daddy, even though his Nature's Grasp is down. Fling Panda.
Bot lane isn't quite here though. Guy Fieri just using the fear onto Fling Panda, but Guy Fieri has gotten a lot of damage done returned. That random guy flashes away from the charm. He will be safe, and that could have actually been great for War, but they just didn't quite capitalize enough.
Agreed. It's going to be really tough for him here on out. I feel for War to try to, you know, continue to make plays without having really good vision to make these plays, and they were walking over a bunch of wards while roaming down.
Yeah, they have a 3-man pick comp, and they use a great mid with the Maokai roaming down, and they just had so much CC onto C-Van, but when they don't, when they're facing a 2v2, that's when things become problematic for.
Because they're going to be using the Rift Herald mid. Finally, they'll secure this tower.
Dear God.
But it's okay. It just tempo-wise, probably not the best usage of it.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, it's still a first tower, so it's still worth, but it could have been more worth. So random guy has actually been pretty consistently landing these double up bonks, and yeah, it's turned into a 22 CS lead for him actually. So he's been doing a nice job of pressuring out Fudgy from this lane.
Yeah, and a 500 gold lead with all the towers falling down and the 1 kill lead that he has over the 2 assists for Fudgy. As Zerok invades onto the red buff.
And the flash in, and there's more picks, and there's more CC onto C-Van. Flash over the wall with the twist advance onto Zerok. Violet Sociocat with the Spirit Rush in. Zerok's all on his own. And he's going to go down eventually. Violet Sociocat picking up some double buffs for her troubles. There's another 2 kills going to War on a greedy invade by G5.
Yeah, it was a really nice idea. It's just they didn't have their top laner answer it as fast as he could. I don't believe we've seen the Scion ult at all this entire...
wait, no, yeah, we haven't heard it. Wait, we'd have heard it, first of all, but yeah. No.
So, I mean, I'm not saying that would have been probably the most opportune time to use it, but having Caleb roam faster as there is a TP coming down mid.
This is actually dangerous for C-Van. Oh wait, no, it's not C-Van. Hold up. Oh, there's a Scion ult and Swift as C-Van will use his TP now. 2 more coming in. The Maokai is here as well, and the tower goes down anyway. They didn't clear out the minions. So War evens the gold back up. It is basically dead even. Only 100 gold separating these teams right now.
Yeah, although I kind of question why they didn't just focus down the tower when they saw the second TP come in. Because, I mean, it's Dr. Valimundo on a Scion. How much damage is he really going to do to you? Just focus down and then you can take the fight because you had your TP from your top laner going down. All in all, it's an even trade. And then 2 TPs burned on the side of G5 for 1 of War.
Yeah, definitely not worth for G5 in the end, as now Dr. Volamundo is... He's taking some damage now from Maokai, but still basically a wet noodle fight in this top lane.
Yeah, and the next dragon that's going to be available is an Air Drake, so it's going to be really interesting to see whom prioritizes that, as top lane and bot lane for War are fairly low, and these could be some points for G5 to pressure around the map.
Oh no! A random guy built a Ghost Blade, so he did go double lethality, and he's... I mean, he gets on top of the Arya to Ezreal, they're dead, but...
Yeah, and I'm
not his job in this comp at all. His taking down 3 tanks. You want to be melting the tanks.
I'll say that it's really interesting for itemization choice-wise. We see Zerok going the Infinity Edge while completing the Warrior enchantment already.
You mean Triforce?
What did I say?
Infinity Edge.
Okay.
I was like, hold up a second.
Yeah, Trinity Force while
I've been bamboozled.
completing the as the Air Drake goes down to Guy Fieri's Warwick. But the Void Staff rush from Ali when only one person on the team has any MR to speak of. I mean, 3 members, including the ADC, do have Merc treads, so that's good, but I think the flat pin possibly of the hunting guys would have been a little bit better as they're looking to make a play here.
Still melt tanks. Oh, but the lack of vision. Oh, but he misses the full breaker. And there's the charm, and Zerok gets melted for that mistake. Cvan's going to be up next. The pit comp working its magic as Violet Sosacat does take a bunch of damage, but there's going to be another 2 kills on the middle laner and jungler.
Yeah, and I think as they're trying to rotate down bottom for like some more pressure, I think this will be the perfect time to do some Baron with your Warwick, Maokai, and Ali. I know it's 23 minutes and you don't have a lot of damage, but the 2 strongest people that could contest that are off the map right now, and their bot lane is just staying there. So you're going to either force a 5-man bot with no ultimates on 3 of your members.
They backed off, so it won't be a 5v2 dive, as Dr. Volmundo just has to go back top lane, has to try to trade that tower. Does he have? No, he doesn't have ward, so he can't really get Baron vision on the way, but at this point you need to just try to trade some objectives, kind of stall this game out.
And I think that the objective that they're trying to trade right now is Baron. They're doing the call that I think that War should have done. War has no vision on this whatsoever. They do have a tank, and they have Misfortune.
I'm still echoing, apparently, according to Caleb. Not Caleb, Sean. What? Okay. Well, it's the Baron, and they're just going to back off of it. Yeah, that was such a risky call.
I mean, if they would have started immediately when they pinged, it would have been fine. As Violet Sosacat's probably going to try to ult in. No. Alright, I'm going to just real quick.
Throwing pings onto one, so yeah. Oh,
yep.
Who's this?
Me.
Oh, okay. Well, it's 5v1, and he's low, and he flashed, and he's still dead.
Flashing in place, probably the best way to avoid anything, Kappa, as they're going to take down this top lane turret right here and take down all the outers as they are pinging the Baron as Cvan is pressuring mid lane, but the
random guy is actually bot.
Yeah, I think they see that and they want to force this right quick. They do have smite up.
There's also no vision, so this looks like just a free Baron. Well, I say free as towers getting traded. One taking down mid lane, another will be taking down bot lane for a random guy, but
Zerok has to know what's going on right now. They haven't shown anywhere. And he started pushing out top, and that's a free Baron.
They're just stacking too late, but is the fight going to actually break out? They're starting to back now. No, everyone's backing off.
Yeah, so great macro call. Probably 2 minutes later than I would have done it, but still with the same result, as I'm hoping to see the hunting guys come out for Ali right here. Needlessly large rod coming out.
It looks like she's building a Rabadon? Yeah, I think that's a Rabadon's. I know, or a Blasting Wand. Yeah, makes sense.
As the Trinity Force it has been completed for Fudge Ditters, but the Trinity Force for the Vi has not been completed yet, and as I say that, just gets completed. The Black Cleaver going next for that random guy, as the red team's top lane turrets, so all outer turrets are down now as he presses R to run somewhere, and they find him. That was not the train depot that he wanted to go to, and it's just, okay. Eric had a chance to collapse top lane. Maybe it was a misclick by Mundo. We'll never know until we ask later. As it looks like they're pressuring mid lane. They have a minion wave here, clearing out some vision on the sides, as Juice Me Daddy is in the top lane still pushing. And the bot lane will be pushing back for war towards G5.
Sorry, I'm like just trying. I'm trying to figure out Wi-Fi stuff so I can work on figuring out just how bad the Echo is. So yeah, but Dr. Rolamundo, they're using all the CC on him. Actually, the bullet time finally comes out, and because of double lethality, doesn't actually do that much damage. And this is just such a bad fight for Gurg 5 right now. Solarflare comes out, but Violet Cat will have the Zonias, will be able to get away. Actually, that stopwatch finally burned, but 2 kills there. Just G5 does not have damage right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably if you have that onto the Ezreal and Ali instead, she'll have to burn the stopwatch a little bit earlier. Good assault and battery onto Ali to get her low, but the clutch locket shield on top of the bullet time from Zorpox to allow them to not take almost any resemblance of damage as they're pushing down the mid lane inhibitor right now at 28 minutes.
The first bullet time all game? That might have been the first bullet time.
No, I think he used the bullet time to kill Eric at blue buff.
Actually, no, I don't. Maybe? I don't even remember, but.
Nor do I.
Oh well, he's been barely using this, and they're gonna find the Xenoblade onto Guy Fieri, but this is. Oh no, that's a bad fight. Flinkhand that goes down. The twist advance onto random guy, but the team is ignoring him actually. Just gonna find Dr. Rolamundo. There's the double kill for Ezreal.
Is this gonna be a penta for Ezreal?
Oh my god, no. God, that would... No, it's not going to be. It's too late.
As they have waves pushing in both top and bottom lane after they take the mid lane inhibitor. As Juice Me Daddy will recall as they'll get this bottom turret for free and probably just turn this into a Mountain Drake and recall with all the gold that they have in their pockets. Oh,
dude,
no.
Dude, holy shit. Before the next game starts, take your overlay and make the team's tech smaller, because it's tilting me so much that's bigger than the overlay. Is this really that bad? Oh my god. Yeah, Sean, it's really bad, apparently. Oh my god, why are you like this? Yeah, apparently the echo is really, really bad.
Are you watching stream now? Because now I can hear the echo through you.
Well, yeah, but no, I heard it before when I wasn't, like, hearing stream, and yeah, it was bad. Well, I guess it gives the impression I'm casting in an arena or something. I don't fucking know.
Alright, hopefully that'll have fixed it, guys. Sorry. Hey, Rich, go to sounds, recording, click your default recording mic, properties, disable all enhancements, please.
Me?
Yes, that was Joe Akari.
Go to settings, voice and video, advanced voice processing, echo cancellation on? Wait.
Not even what I said, but okay.
What? No, I know, but, like, sorry, say that all again?
Just go to... Oh, and there's a pause, and we're resuming. Alright, that's a bull and a shot for Light Pulse and Bear. Go to sounds, recording, click your default recording mic, properties, disable all enhancements. As...
Oh, not in Discord, okay.
No, like actual computer. As there is a huge top wave for G5 building up, as it is a 5k gold lead at 30 minutes for the side of We Are Rhino. Taking into effect everything now, finally Zurok will be building some tankiness. I think probably should have just gone for...
Better?
I'm not entirely sure, just watched.
Someone... I'll observe Twitch chat and see if this is better. Hashtag fire. Oh god. No, it's not better. God.
I feel like I'm getting
Well,
trolled.
that didn't work. Oh, well,
Alright,
there's
Ali.
Solar Foil, but they're actually going to find the pick on Ali. Okay, there's a shutdown. That's good for right now. It's a 5v4 under the tower for Wars, and they're now going to find Zorpox. The bullet time coming out doesn't actually still do that much, but they will find the kill anyway with the Chaos Sword. Eventually, there we go. And there's finally the fight that Gurg 5 won. The flash away from Fudgy Dinners, but still got 2 tanky guys left to deal with. There goes one more guy. Fear goes down. They're going to now chase after this tanky Maokai. You have to imagine they'll find him eventually.
Yeah, I think the Chaos
operative
Storm.
word being eventually. There's a Zenith Blade. There is an eventual kill. Oh god, this Maokai's so tanky. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I think he has an Elixir of Wrath
Are
going.
you actually kidding me right
Elixir
now?
of Iron right now.
God. Oh my god, I'm tilted. Oh my god.
It's actually unbearable now.
Okay. We're gonna undo the disable all enhancements thing. Yeah, sorry about the sound stuff, guys. Okay, Fudgy Ditters found a C-Van along with the rest of his team. So now it's a Baron? Okay, that's a Baron.
Can you hear me?
So there's a Baron. Nbug, are you okay? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Hello? Stream, can you all hear me? Oh my god. Sean, punch yourself in the throat. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. I've put myself on push to talk right now, but does this work?
That's what?
Rich, can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
Rich, can you hear me?
Well, we'll figure this out. Well, there's a shutdown onto the Fudgy Bitters, which is another carry down, which is exactly what they need. Juice Me Daddy gets out the bullet time. Still not doing that much as Juice Me Daddy is taking up everything. Maokai gonna go down ever. Who even knows? Finally, the shutdown. Zorpox is running away as only the tanky cow can, but maybe eventually. Maybe they'll get him, but random guys found Violet Sociocat in the flash forward, and he will get him. Zorpox super low. There's the laser kill, and there's another one team fight for Kirk 5 coming back in this game.
Can you hear me now, Rich? Oh my fucking god!
Oh my god. Okay. I know the stream can hear him, but I can't hear him. Oh lord.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Am I even? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yes? Hello?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Stream, can you hear me?
Well, this is more than a little tilting. Hold on a sec.
Hi! I hate all of you. Alright, I'm coming, boys.
Oh my god, there we go, okay.
Did you mute me? Rich? Wait, General Dill.
No, but I can hear you.
What's going on? Alright,
I can hear you on stream and I can hear you in Discord.
Yep. So
I think Rich needs to restart their Discord.
Okay.
alright.
Yeah, it's him. It's him.
It's me?
Yeah, it's you. Because Dylan has the echo now too.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I know the echo is me, but why couldn't Rich hear me? That wasn't my question.
I don't know. I reconnected. That was fine. It works.
And we're good.
Okay. Well, there's an Elder Dragon up. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh my god, the laser chunking down Violet Sosucat to basically half health makes this Elder Dragon a lot more difficult. And
Haha, push to talk will find out how to do this. The Elder Dragon being started up by Gurg 5.
Yeah, the Nature's Grasp is going to come out, and they're just going to peel off. Actually, Random Guy gets caught, and he's going to be super low and out of this fight. Now they're just going to find Fleeing Panda, and he's just going to go down instantly. Guy Fieri picking up that kill, his third of the game, and they're not going to quite be able to find the Elder Dragon because they got a TP back and save the base. Oh, Juice Me Daddy cancels it!
Why they can't? Caleb!
What?
Mommy, why?
Nexus turret is going down! Oh my god, that's a fatal mistake from Caleb. As now there's a big minion wave in the top lane. Oh my god.
And they're starting
And now they get Elder, because now the members of War back in base, so they just get an Elder Dragon.
Okay, Eric's gonna try to do some general Dill-like stuff here. I don't think it's gonna happen.
No, they're just sweeping over onto him, and he's gonna die eventually. There we go. Bye-bye. And C-Man gets another kill, his 7th. And that's gonna be Elder Dragon.
Yeah, now, I don't think you needed to do that if you're Eric. Like, it's huge if your team gets it, but it's not that big if they get it, considering they have no Drakes. You know what I'm saying?
And they lose the tower top lane. This is just going all wrong for...
Did they lose both towers? Okay, no, they didn't. Okay.
No, they just lost the one to the giant wave, but they didn't deal with it, which is just like... What? Just what?
Yeah, that definitely wasn't General Dill. That was more like Private Eric. Am I right, guys?
Oh
hit me up with hashtag Private Eric in chat if you agree. Cadet Fieri sounds way too good. Cadet's way too high for Eric. You got to go with Private Fieri, Private Eric.
Hashtag fire this casting team. I agree. I fully agree.
Hashtag PFC Fieri.
I'm so done with Eric. Hashtag Eric's privates. Are you kidding me, Dylan?
Hashtag drain the swamp. Make casting great again. Yeah, have you ever seen a professional league casting team such as ourselves interact with the chat so much during the match? I don't think so. And I fixed the echo problem.
My support is even flaming us. Oh my god.
I mean, you say my support like I'm not on the same team. Like,
no,
he's
exactly,
our support. Yeah. Just because you lane with him doesn't mean you have like ownership of him. See, I love you holistically, Evan, not because of what you do for me in lane, even though we don't lane with each other. But that's rich in their view. That's their view.
Rip casting equals salty platoon. I mean, rip anything equals salty platoon.
And Karut328 just subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription. Your half of your subscription will be going into the prize pool, with the other half helping the American Music Foundations for America.
Someone subscribed to PMA LCS.
Did you? Can you not hear me again?
No, I can't. I'm just also kind of trolling you.
See, the thing is, you can still cast this game, but I'm streaming, so if I leave the room or Discord, you're gone.
God damn it.
Boom.
Symphonia Education Foundation. Foundation, Eric. Not Eric. Oh my god, Sebastian. Well, okay, we got another Dr. Raimundo.
Yeah, the American Music Foundation for America, because we're gonna make music foundations great again. All right.
God damn it. Well.
So this is the point to where every find me off.
This is the point where they just flash on the C-Man, the twist advance, he pops the zone. Yes, he's gonna be safe for now, but they're still on top of him. The bolt time comes out, he's melting Juice Me Daddy. Finally, he gets some damage down. The Maokai does go down to Random Guy, but Fleeing Panda as well, and this could be the fight that Gurk 5 needs. And there's another one down. Guy here goes down as well. Zorbox flashes away, but walks back in. What are you doing, Zorbox? Random Guy flashing forward, now he's gonna flash away from him. Charm coming out, and no, they're not gonna find that kill, but Budgie Ditters has the Guardian Angel, and he's just dead to all rights right now. The G8 is popped, surrounded by 3, Gravity Field under him. He's going to go down as well. There we go.
This will be the game unless Ali can.
That's going to be game for G5. Yeah, Ali has to make a hero play right now.
Yeah, 23 seconds on Zorbox and 19 on Guy Fieri. They have the minion wave and random guy is still alive. What can Allie do? She can't peel the minion wave off.
It's all 5, and there's the assault battery onto her, and she gets deleted, and there's the ace for Gurg 5. They're going to find the final Nexus Tower. They're going to take game 1 of this best of 3. Something neither of this casting team really expected, but we're going to game 2, Gurg 5 1-0 lead.
Just like to point out, we would still be going to game 2 no matter who won. Just letting y'all know.
Shut up.
No, really good play overall from G5. It got to that late game point where Victor was doing massive damage, and then you saw what you mentioned early in the cast about random guy, doing more damage in a team fight scenario where Fudgy had to be way in the back just poking the whole time.
Are we doing MVPs for games, or are we doing a series MVP? Because I think we should do a series MVP now, since it's playoffs.
I think we can do both.
I say series.
Did Caleb just throw like no other? No.
Yeah, basically.
No, we were going to game 2. No shit. Throw of the split. Can we get a mod to ban them from caster chat?
I think the problem gets fixed if someone else streams.
No, there is no problem anymore. There's no echo because I'm on push to talk.
No, but because no, that doesn't matter because I can't hear echo, but the stream picks up your mic all the time because that's how OBS works. So the stream still gets your echo. If you're on push to talk and I'm streaming, it gets fixed. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna take a break, cut the stream for VODs, yada yada yada, possibly change over streamers, but we'll be right back with game 2, so don't go away, guys.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Oh my god,
Yes, hi.
I swear to god, if someone says put in headphones one more fucking time,
Yeah,
I'm wearing headphones.
Did you cut the stream?
Oh.